Alrighty, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Sony dropped some big news this week. They finally revealed what their Project Spartacus was. Now, if you don't know, Project Spartacus is pretty much a competitor to Xbox Game Pass. Now, they also dropped 3 different tiers, but so don't worry, we're going to discuss this in this video in just a little bit. But just in case if you don't know what Xbox Game Pass is, it's pretty much a monthly gaming service where you can download and play any games that are available on that. Think of it as Netflix and Hulu and Disney Plus, where they have certain select movies and shows. That's pretty much what Xbox Game Pass is. There's selective games in there. And then what makes Xbox Game Pass really good is that they always have their first party games there on day one. As comparison to PlayStation, they are not going to have their day one exclusive games right there. But again, that is totally fine because PlayStation does not need to, right? Xbox is still the one trying to catch up. So Sony does not have to. They just kind of want to have something in there because, Xbox says that Game Pass is really being successful, which I do believe it to be true. But anyways, before we start talking about the different tiers, if you found anything informational in this video and you learned something, I would appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe, and want to see more stuff like this. Now, let's get started. Alrighty, so as you can see here on screen, it is called the new PlayStation Plus. Don't know why they couldn't come up with something more different, but there it is. As you guys can see here on screen, there are 3 different tiers. We got Essential, Extra, and Premium. Also, just want to give a shout out to Deek Tweet, as they are the ones that provided this picture from Google. So just kind of wanted to give credit where it was due. But anyways, let's start off with the first one called Essential. So this is basically literally the same PlayStation Plus that you have right now, okay? Nothing different, all the same. So what you get is PlayStation Plus benefits. You get 2 free monthly games, which again, it is one less than what's kind of happening right now. You do have access to online multiplayer, and then as usual, you get PlayStation Store discounts. So again, same thing. And then we are going to talk about a little bit more about how much you actually save from playing monthly, quarterly, or yearly. So just stay tuned in for that because, again, Deek Tweet provided another good picture on Google. So just hold up on that. But anyways, if you want to pay monthly for PlayStation Plus, it is going to cost you $10 a month. If you want to pay quarterly, which is every 4 months, it is going to be $25. And then if you want to just stick it out in just 1 year, it'll be $60, which is obviously the cheapest part of this. Now, moving on to the next tier called Extra. Now, for this, you get everything from Essential. So everything I literally just talked about, you get that. Plus, you get 400 downloadable games containing PS4 through PS5 games. Again, they haven't really announced what games these are going to be. This is all still like news for us, and we're all still trying to figure out like if this is even worth it. But to be honest, Extra seems to be, I guess, the one that is going to probably be the most profitable one. Just because like it seems like Premium just kind of like extra, So this is probably the one that just kind of like going to be perfectly enough for everyone. So again, $15 a month for this one. So every month you got to pay $15. Quarterly you got to pay $40 again every 4 months. And then obviously the big kahuna is $100 per the year. So yeah. And then finally we got the Premium tier, which is the last tier from here. So you get everything from the Essential and the Extra tiers. Plus, you finally get to play PS3 games. Now, I know a lot of people have been wanting to play PS3 games. It's been very difficult with the PS4 and the PS5 just because, if I remember correctly, PS3 games were made a little bit different, which is why it is really hard for Sony to kind of have them, play PS3 games. So, apart from the PS3, we also get to play PS1, PS2, PSP, and then some more PS4 games, right? Think of this as pretty much PlayStation Now in a sense. So the only way you can get that is through getting Premium. So again, and then also I guess the biggest thing is you get to try trials before you buy certain games. Again, we don't know too much information about that, but that's just kind of what's hinted. So again, Premium, $18 a month, $50 every 4 months, and then $120 for the year. Obviously, the $120 seems to be the one to go for, right? The yearly, as that's the one that saves us the most money. But again, this one seems to be just a little bit kind of overkill. Again, depends on what PS3 games they're going to come, and if those PS3 games are going to come with trophies as well. That's probably going to be the most benefit. But now, let's talk about how much you'll actually save if you go yearly compared to monthly and quarterly. Once again, this picture was provided by Deek Tweet, so thank you for this again. So now, ignore all the percentages. I'm not even sure if this is all correct. I just, I'm not the best with percents, but all this kind of does add up. So essential, again, if you're going to pay $10 a month, it is going to cost you $120 per year. Now, if you choose to go quarterly, it'll cost you $100 and then $60 annually. So obviously, the biggest thing to go for here is $60. As if you go monthly, you're going to pay almost twice as literally double the amount. So it's obviously go for the $60. On the extra, if you go monthly, you're going to pay $180 per month, $160 quarterly, and then if you go with the annual, you'll go for $100, which you are saving approximately $80. But overall, even if you go premium and you just go annually, you'll actually save more for essentials and extra if you just go annually, because if you pay monthly for premium, it's going to be almost $100 extra for just instead of just going with annually. So it just doesn't make sense to go pay monthly. It's like, if you're going to be getting this, clearly go for the annually, as it is going to be cheaper. It is just that the thing, in my opinion, that sucks about this is that you have to dish out $120 like right from the get-go, right? That is kind of like my issue with this. It's like, that is pretty much essentially 2 games right there, in just one go. And we don't even know if this is even going to be good, right? Obviously, we can go and just try the 1 month and see how it goes, and then, go for like the next one. So in this case, spend an additional $18. But I think it's going to be worth it after all. But yes, this sucks just because, like, on Xbox, doesn't matter if you pay monthly or if you just pay annually. Like, that's it for Xbox. Technically, Xbox Game Pass is a little bit more expensive than the highest tier for premium here, as in the premium here is $120 annually, and then Xbox Game Pass is $180. So it is still technically cheaper, but I still believe Xbox Game Pass has more benefits, in my opinion, of course. This isn't, trying to say which one's better, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be getting one of these as well, just because as being a small content creator, like, I still have to spend money. So having new games being there on day one, even if it's just third-party games, that is so helpful for me. And that's just the thing that I kind of want to throw out there. Like, hey, $300 a year, spending $180 from Game Pass and then $120 from the PlayStation Premium, I'm pretty sure it's going to be worth it, just because nowadays games are around like 60 to 70. So yeah, so let me know what you guys think of this. Let me know if you guys are even interested in any of these tiers. I would assume that at least Essential would be the one that you're interested, as you do need this to play online. So just let me know down in the comments what you guys think, and if you guys are even going to get any. But anyways, hopefully you guys found something informational in this. And then once again, if you found anything helpful, I would appreciate if you hit the like button, subscribe if you want to see more stuff like this, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.